Whoa, 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 what's going on? It's, what is it, Tuesday morning? Tuesday morning, and we're live. We're live here on YouTube. What's going on, fam? What's good? What's good? What's good? So this morning, I'm back. I'm back, and I'm live on YouTube. The people have wanted this. They've been requesting it. They've been demanding it. Everybody has just been demanding me to go live. So here I am. I'm here. I'm free. I'm alive. We're doing it together. Me and you. Everybody. All right. Let's take a look at what's moving this morning. Let's take a look at what's going on this morning. What's hot, what's not. Good morning. What's good? Hitesh. I don't know. Who was first? Let me see. M. Nicholas was first. M. Nicholas was the first one. What's good? All right. Let's look at the scanner here. What do we got? Can you hear me now? Okay, now you can hear me. All right, so we got IBIO, we got MBRV, MBRV with a really, really large float, and VVUS. So let's take a look at those stocks, and let's talk about what's going on this morning. What's moving? What's hot? What's not? What are you guys up to? Where have you guys been? What have you been up to? I hope that everyone's been making a lot of money. That's what I hope. I hope everyone's getting rich out there, because that's the goal, right? We all just trying to get rich out there. All right. Let's take a look. IBIO. This morning, IBIO up there to $3.60, crashing back down to $1.80. Wow. Talk about a wild ride there. Pre-market, what is that? 6 a.m. going 4:45 up there to $1.60, and then up there to $3.60. Pretty awesome. Talk about a early morning pop. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Early morning. Pretty wild. This is a 5-minute chart here, so you can see on the 1-minute chart a little bit more of the move, but really wild. Going from $1.30 up there to $3.60. What's up, Jabber Farhart? Hey, what's good? So, what else? We got IBIO this morning. You can look on the daily chart. This thing, looking really, really prime for some action this morning. Which is funny, though, if you look at the overall chart, look back there in 2018. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it right there. Pretty much pushing up there to that previous resistance there back in March of 2018 this morning. And getting smacked back down. What's good? Trader McCracken. Well, what's good? What's good? All right. So what else we got? We got really there wasn't a lot of stuff. I feel like this always happens to me. I go live on YouTube. I'm all excited. I'm like, let's go have some fun on YouTube. Let's share some hot stocks and all that. And then there's just no hot stocks. It's quite sad sometimes, actually. Quite sad. What else? Okay, let's look back over here. MBRV, like I said, got a really large float, so I'm not expecting MBRV to really do much this morning. VVUS, we'll take a look at that one. Take a look at that one here. If you have any questions or ideas, we got time before the market opens to talk about some of those questions that you got. No question is a stupid question until it's a stupid question, basically, is how I look at it. You got a stupid question, ask it now, and then we'll find out if it's stupid or not. This morning, VVUS going from $3.45 up there to $4.80, dropping right back down there to $4, and having a little bit of trouble. Am I taking a break from the boat this morning? I'm not taking a break from the boat. I'm actually going to be doing this live stream, and then I'm going to leave the scanner up for basically the rest of the day, so you guys can check out the scanner for free all day long, and hopefully make some money from the scanner. But I'm gonna just kind of hang out here pre-market for a little bit, talk some stocks, and then head out of here. But this morning, just kind of giving the people what they want. Everybody wanted me to go live, so here I am. Well, there's only 100 people watching, so I don't know what happened. What happened? All 38,000 people wanted me live, but only 100 people wanted to watch. Talk about a letdown. So this morning, like I said, VVUS also got a little bit of a got 300,000 shares traded so far. A little bit of action there. What else? We'll take a look at MBRV just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. And like I said, it's got a big float on it. 72 million shares. So I'm not really expecting MBRV really to do much. Yuma, yesterday Yuma was making some big moves. Today it's in the red. You can see yesterday Yuma going from $6.40 there at the end of the day. Look at that, from $6.40 down there to $3. Just getting wiped out right there. So just getting wiped out right there. Wow. Look at this. Look at the 30-minute candle here. Ha! Come on, you gotta laugh at that. Look at that, from $5.20 on that 30-minute candle down there to $3. Just you think someone was dumping that, baby? Come on now. Look at that. Just the pump and then the dump. The pump, the dump. The pump and the dump. There it is. Yuma getting dumped right there. Getting dumped hard yesterday. Pretty interesting to see those types of moves. Right now, looking bleak in terms of opportunities for trades. IBIO this morning up there to $3.60, and then it's getting crashed back down there. Getting crashed back down there to $1.70 right now. So IBIO had potential early this morning. You know, it was like, oh, this thing is looking like it wants to do something. But right now, it's really just kind of showing nothing but weakness. I don't know. I don't know if I'd really want to be playing with it. It's up over 140%, but still, that was a pretty rapid move this morning for such an early move. What, at 7 o'clock this morning, and now down there to $1.74. So pretty interesting. What was the big move yesterday? DPW, I think, also kind of got crapped and kind of pumped and dumped as well there. DPW yesterday was a big mover up there to $10.50. By the end of the day, it was down here at $4.30. A lot of people always ask me, they're like, man, why don't we, why don't you short everything, and why don't you short this and short that? You know, the problem a lot of times is just you can't get shares. You can't get shorts. You can't short DPW. You know, DPW was one of those stocks. We all knew it was going to crash back down. We knew it was going to go back down here, but getting shares just short, just a lot of times is really hard, and that's one of the issues, with these low float stocks. Just because a low float stock looks like it's an amazing short, yeah, it's awesome, it's great, I want to short it, but you can also get major squeezes, and you can also have problems where you can't actually get shares to short. So DPW yesterday going from $10.50 back down there to $4.50 at the end of the day. So big drop on that one as well. DPW. What else are we looking at this morning? Pull the scanner up for everybody who just now is tuning in. You can see the scanner here. I'm going to leave the scanner up later on today so you guys can check out the scanner for free. This is the Trade Ideas Pro. Got all the information. Got the breaking out on volume, the new high breakout. We got the halted scanner. We got the low flow movers. And we got the gapper list over here as well on the left. So we got the gappers, low float movers, breaking out, new high, and halted. Somebody asked me, what am I looking for in terms of the float? Float-wise, I want to see, small float. Small float, the better. Like yesterday, DPW, great example. DPW has a 900,000 share float. So that's why we got that big rapid move. The supply is low, and when the stock is hot, when people are talking about it, when people are trading it, you get these big drastic moves because you get low supply, high demand. You can do the work, right? You can do the math there. The more supply, the more demand, and the less supply, the more demand, the bigger the moves. What else we got going on here this morning? I haven't looked at SDRL yet, but that's also got a major float. SDRL, 100 million shares in the float. It's only got 143,000 shares traded so far today. Simple question. Jump in on IBO, yes or no? No. IBO is not a dip buy right now. If you're like, oh, I'm going to buy the dip here on IBO, I'm going to buy the dip. Well, the problem is, let's look at this. What do we got? What do we got in terms of support? Maybe down here in this area, but really, when we're buying the dip, selling the rip, we're looking for just kind of panic sells down to support areas, and then we're looking for those rips back higher. So, like this, for example, not that I would have, maybe I would have bought this, but you can see that kind of how this got denied there. It dipped down there to that support, and then it ripped back up there to that resistance. I mean, that's kind of the idea when it comes to, dip and rip. But right now, this is not a dip and rip type of situation. This is just dipping and dipping and dipping. So I would stay away from IBO if I was you until it really kind of gives you a clear area to buy. And look at that. Like I said this morning, this thing went from $1.32 up there to $3.51. It pulled back, and now it's there at $1.50. So a couple stocks moving around this morning, but not anything looking too hot right now in terms of, I haven't seen anything that I would really want to jump in on just yet. We got SOLY also this morning kind of popping up there, but not really doing much. Only got 85,000 shares traded so far. So still low volume there. We're looking for volume. And today, we got no volume. Dun, 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 dun. No volume. All right, what else we got going on this morning? SOLY. What else is popping up there? SYBX just kind of popped up on their scanner to the downside. SYBX this morning is down 26%. It's only got 50,000 shares traded so far. So, I don't know about that one. Keep an eye on that one, maybe. If you're just now tuning in, I'll show you guys a scanner again. You can see IBO, MBRV, SDLR, and BVUS, and some of those stocks that are moving around so far. But really, looking at the volume over here on the right-hand side, volume-wise, not getting a lot of volume. Like I said, people keep asking me about IBIO. IBIO is just not a dip and rip type situation, and this is just dipping and dipping and dipping. It's just going down, 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 down. And really, it's just the problem here is now at this point, it's just really giving up every, pretty much all of its gains this morning. From that 350 area, just going back down there to $1.50. Do you really think that's that stock has potential? Maybe there's a couple more little pops along the way. Maybe this thing pops up there, pops and drops and stuff like that. Maybe something happens on IBO. But, in general, do you really see potential here to really be like, oh, I want to buy this, I want to do this, No, and then it's just, overall, it's just not looking very hot right now. And, the market's just not looking hot right now. We're just not getting the volume. We got OSS just popped up on the scanner. Just seeing this one for the first time this morning. A little pop from the $1.80 up there to $2.16. Still really low volume there. 26,000 shares traded. So not a lot of volume on that one either. OSS. We talked about already DPW and Yuma from yesterday. Really pretty slow this morning. The last couple of days have been hot. And today, looking like we're just not having that big, crazy mover this morning. What else we got? You got any more questions for me? Let's go. Give me the questions, people. Let's talk. I want to keep me busy, keep me entertained. What questions do you got? I'm here for you. Let's talk about day trading, stocks, and all that fun stuff. What you got? Do 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 do. Bitcoin to $1 million? No. I think one of the fundamental ideas that people don't understand that is if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, there's bigger problems in the world than the idea that Bitcoin is $1 million. The problem with that is if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, US dollar, the actual US dollar, there's probably a massive crisis. There's a big problem with inflation. and something really bad in the world has happened. So Bitcoin to 1 million, whew, that might be a hard one. Why is it so hard to get shares or short? So one of the big issues with a lot of time, with these smaller float stocks, somebody has to hold those shares. Brokers have to basically have those shares to lend out. If nobody really has those shares to lend out on these small floats, or if everybody buys them up in terms of everybody locates them ahead of time for a short, you won't be able to get those shares. So basically, there's a maximum amount of shares that can be lent out, in theory. So if you got a 1 million share float, there's only 200,000 shares that can be lent out for shorting. It makes it hard, obviously, to get those shares because there's a high demand, especially like on a stock like IBIO that goes straight to the moon. Everyone in the morning wakes up and they're like, oh, I need to locate. So it's one of the problems. TROV, someone's talking about that one, TROV. What? Someone just writes, TROV is looking good for a run up. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm convinced that TROV is looking good for a run up. Good idea, but bad execution. What's my dream car? I don't have a dream car. I only have a dream boat. I want to have a really big boat that I can live on and travel the world on. That's all I want. Big fishing boat. What about Apple? I don't know. What do you want to talk about Apple? Let's look at Apple. That's not even how you spell it. Oh, Apple this morning. Not really sure. Look at the daily chart here on Apple. You can see recently the market is kind of showing some tops there. That 215 area. Apple up there recently to 221. We're kind of just stuck at that area. I think overall the market right now is at a very kind of pivotal point. The overall market is at a pivotal point that it's like, what are we going to do? This is a SPY right now that we're looking at in the daily. It's been a lot of kind of hesitation lately, some problems with interest rates, and, are the Feds going to raise? What's going to happen with the trade war? There's a lot of questions. But the problem for me is I just don't see the idea. I don't see the overall market kind of crashing really heavily into an election kind of year and into, all this. I can't see Trump letting the market crash. Trump's going to do everything he can to make sure the economy is strong and the market is strong going into an election. The last thing he wants to do is let the market crash. Looking at the scanner one more time over here for you guys. If you're just now tuning in, you can see the gapper list this morning. Got IBIO, MBRV, VVUS, and some other stocks moving around on there right now, but not really anything that looks too crazy, like too much potential. When will I announce the TI winner? The Trade Ideas winner will be announced at the end of the month. So right now, what is it? The 20th or something? I think it's the 22nd. No, it's the 20th, right? Today's the 20th. So at the end of the month, I'm giving away Trade Ideas. 1 month of Trade Ideas, a free scanner. One lucky person gets to win it. There's a video on the channel. There's a couple links as well. You can go and do that. So check it out. Do I share my scanners every day? I try to share my gapper list pretty much every morning. Is trading your main source of income other than YouTube and filming? Not really, Justin. It's basically just one big pot. Got a lot of stuff going on. I got like 5 or 6, 7, maybe. I think I got like 8 different income sources now. It's pretty sweet, actually. When I was younger, I was so focused on, just making money, week to week, day to day. If I can make $1,000 a day, that was always like, I make $1,000 a day, and then I make $1,000 tomorrow. If I can just make $1,000, $1,000. The problem really with that is you're always chasing checks. You're chasing money, and you don't really have time to live. And lately, my whole thing has been just, if I can just basically make money without doing anything, now that's the job I want to do. That's the job I want. So it's all about getting that passive income, baby. Hey, thanks, Pac-Man. I enjoy you, man. I enjoy you. How long does it take to be consistent? I think that's really almost the hardest question to ever answer when it comes down to day trading. You're just every single person is going to be different, really. It comes down to emotions, I think, really, when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, everyone's brain is wired differently. Everyone, emotionally is different. Some people are like robots right at the beginning. They don't really care at all. They're just totally just like a robot trading. And then some people are very emotional. And then some people just can't really ever get over the emotion, So I don't think there really is like a secret amount of time to become a consistent day trader. I think there's a point where you can become consistent in finding stocks and kind of looking for opportunities and kind of knowing what to do when it comes down to trading, understanding the fundamentals of buying the dip, selling the rip, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's just, it really comes down to the emotion. You can only really learn to day trade so much. You can only really learn to buy the dip, at a certain point. You can only put so many indicators on your chart before you basically figure out that, hey, this is pretty much what it comes down to. I'm not doing prop trading. What are good signs to look to long a stock for 2 or 3 days? Good signs to longing a stock for 2 to 3 days. I mean, obviously, is just a chart patterns. If you're seeing news or if it's a stock that has potential, that's really what it comes down to. There's no there's no secret checklist of like, okay, this is everything that I want this stock to do to get it going. I wish there was. That all just comes down to strategy at the end of the day. If you have a certain strategy, some people, have a certain strategy where they only trade certain stocks with certain news and certain types of setups in the chart, and they only do little things, doing that. Is quitting college and getting into stocks a reasonable idea? No, it's a terrible idea. You don't need to quit college to get into stocks. You can be into stocks and be in college. Plenty of people in this world work full-time jobs and also trade as well and stuff. So I don't know why you think you need to quit college to get into stocks. Looking at the scanner again, so you guys can see what we got going on here. We got VVUS, SDLR. Really nothing looking too promising right now. Nothing looking too crazy right now. What's the real impact of Robinhood accounts pre-market? Not really sure what that means. This is DashTrader Pro that I'm using. Do you buy and hold any stocks? Yes, I have some investments that I have long term. Do you always stick to your mental stop when in a trade? You try to stick to your mental stop, but then you end up, sometimes you got to adjust that mental stop, or you got to kind of talk to yourself like, okay, what's really going on here? If something's if you see something that, maybe it's not, maybe it's kind of a fake out. If you're kind of seeing a fake out, that comes with experience and just a little bit of time and kind of seeing how stocks move. You might adjust that, but I think really at the end of the day, you should kind of try to stick to that mental stock. Do Robinhood traders move stock prices at 9 a.m.? No, they do not. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, they can pop a low float stock a little bit, but in general, there's not enough buying power behind Robinhood buyers to really move a stock. What is your go-to for stock news? So for me, I'm just basically using trade ideas every morning, looking to see what's going on, seeing what's gapping and all that. So been doing much fishing? Yeah, I had a fishing tournament on Saturday, actually. We ended up getting 9th place out of 83 boats. So that was pretty fun. Why do you keep checking the scanner and its volume? Always looking at the volume. We want to see volume on these stocks. You can see, like this morning, IBO has 4 million shares traded, but obviously it's not really doing what we want it to do. Down there to $1.30. Why did I stop trading on Thinkorswim? Thinkorswim, for me, this was a slower, inferior platform. Thinkorswim is pretty. Thinkorswim looks visually more appealing than like DayTrader Pro. It's prettier, but it's just slower in general. I don't really like it. The charting isn't as, I don't know. It's easier. I think DayTrader for me is just easier. I've been using it for almost 2 years now, so it's easier for me mentally, and the hotkeys just kind of work for me. Even today, TROV price went up after 9 a.m. Is it already 9 a.m.? It's only 8:58. So how did the price already go up after 9 a.m.? What's he talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about, KB? KB's living in the future. I gotta get on KB's level. Do I think the fills and the routing are worse on Thinkorswim? Yes, I do. I think that Thinkorswim, the fills and the routing are worse, 100%. How we looked at VVS? We have. We looked at VVUS. VVUS up there to 480 this morning. Pulling back down there to the $4 area. Look at the looking at the float. You got 10 million shares in the float. So it's not a micro float, but still, it's a small float. So there is potential, but the volume just is not really there this morning. It's 362,000 shares traded. So what stock should we look at? Let's look at a stock let's look at 9 o'clock. Let's look at IBO at 9 o'clock, and let's see if there's a Robinhood pump at 9 a.m. Some people are thinking that Robinhood is moving the market over here right at 9 a.m. So let's take a look. Let's see. Is the IBO the one we want to look at? What else is there to look at? I think IBO is a good one to look at. We'll look at IBO here. Let's see if we get a pop at 9 a.m. Let's see what happens. I can buy the dip right now and I can sell it to all the Robinhooders. Oh man, Robinhood just did not come through today. Damn it. Just kidding. Oh, it's happening. The Robinhood pump is happening. Here it goes, the Robinhood pump. We're up 1 cent so far. Nope, not happening. Nope, it didn't happen. Do I recommend Stock Twits? I think Stock Twits is good just for overall information. Kind of seeing what's going on. Is something hot? Is something not? Take a look at it, type of thing. I don't know if you want to be on there kind of reading Stock Twits as like a Bible about day trading, but I think at the end of the day, it's good to see different opinions, different ideas, and take those opinions and those ideas with a grain of salt, obviously. You don't want to go and buy a stock because some guy on Stock Twits told you to buy the stock. But in general, you can get an idea. You can get an idea of how things are kind of, moving or what's going on. So, do I have a specific video on YouTube about how to set up hotkeys? I do. There is a specific hotkey video on the channel. You can check that out. Have I tried stock to trade platform? I have not tried stock to trade. Probably won't try that because I don't want to be a part of anything that has to do with Tim Sykes. I used to go live every morning, Jason. I used to go live all the time, and people just really, I don't know. Honestly, people don't like the live trading. I don't know why. I understand a lot of people are probably, busy. A lot of people are trading in the morning, so they don't have time to sit here and listen to me ramble on, but I don't know. Why do I follow Tim Sykes on Instagram? Oh my gosh, Tim Sykes on Instagram. I think Tim Sykes is having a mental breakdown. I think that's what's happening here. I think Tim Sykes is literally having a mental breakdown, a midlife crisis. His Instagram, it just blows. And It's really just, oh, it's so good. I love it. It's so funny to watch. He's literally losing his mind. Tim Sykes has turned into, he went from like the day trading stock market guru to now he's traveling the world with all these models and girls and trying to save the world and save the animals. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. I think he's just like, Tim Sykes just wants to hang out with little girls and models and stuff. That's why he's playing this whole oh, I'm saving the world. I'm going to donate all my money to save the world. I don't buy it for 1 minute. I don't buy it for 1 minute. I think he's totally full of shit. You don't just wake up one day and decide to save the world. You don't do it. You're born that way. Or you're born an asshole like me, trying to destroy the world. Well, Steve Ducks, Roland Wolf, and all those Tim Sykes guys, he basically gets a cut of all those guys. Those are his little minions. Part of the Tim Sykes Millionaire Trading Challenge. How do you undercover spoofing on a low volume stock? That's really going to be a hard one just to say. I don't think there's really like a simple answer. I think Tim Sykes trades. I mean, Tim Sykes is, one of the OGs. He's been around for a long time. He definitely knows how to trade. But I think he's also just playing. Tim Sykes makes the majority of his money now from basically selling courses and stuff like that. And I think that's really the hard thing to understand here for a lot of people is when they see these gurus, they see these guys who, are living these lifestyles where they have really nice cars, they have big houses, they travel the world, do all this. They're not making that money from trading alone, Maybe they're making $100,000 a year from trading, but after taxes, after fees and all that, you're not going out and buying a Lamborghini, making $100,000 a year as a day trader. You're just not doing it. You're not doing it. I'm telling you right now. I tried. I made $100,000. I went to try to buy a Lamborghini and they laughed at me. You can't do it. It's not possible. The amount of money, you need more money than $100,000 a year to buy a Lamborghini. And yes, pretty much every day trader on YouTube plays this idea of like how successful they are, how much money they make, and it's all coming from other sources. If I was making millions of dollars in the market, let's say I was making millions and millions of dollars in the market, the last thing I would be doing is sitting here on YouTube talking to you guys. No offense to you. I like you. I like you guys. But if I was making millions of dollars, I'd be on a yacht somewhere with a bunch of hot blondes with big boobies and little tiny bikinis. Not on YouTube, hanging out with you guys. No offense. I do like you guys. But let's be honest here. If I was making millions and millions of dollars, like some of these guys claim, I would be having a lot more fun with my life than sitting on YouTube in my house in the morning. No problem. No, I don't want to offend you guys. I do like you. But I like yachts and I like girls in little tiny bikinis more than you guys. Do I invest in real estate? I do not. I have no real estate investment. My problem with real estate right now is I don't like the price of real estate. I'm a trader. I'm a trader, and I'm not going to be buying the top of the real estate market. That's for sure. Boiler room. I don't know. I think everyone's full of shit on YouTube pretty much. I just give up. How much do I make trading? How much money do I make trading? Let me just do the math real quick. Millions and millions of dollars as well. Oh my God, look at IBO. It's below 99 cents. It's below 9. Let's just say, here's a great example. Trading for me makes up like less than 10% of my overall income. If that makes sense for you guys. I make a lot more money doing other stuff. But for me, trading is fun, because it's something I do and it's all good. Must be the Robinhood dump. The Robinhood dump. It's happening. Do you have I have no program and I have no classes. Just YouTube. If I was gonna make a DVD, it would basically be all the stuff that I talked about on YouTube. Why is IBO falling with good news? That's the big question, my friends. That's the big question. When it comes down to it, you got to remember, I'm going to tell you guys a secret here. I will tell you a secret that most people will never tell you. All right, so when companies come out with news, right? let's say like IBO, it comes out with the news that like they have a partnership, there's some type of deal going on or whatever. Who do you think writes that news? Who do you think puts the news out? The company themselves. They hire writers to write news, press releases. They write press releases to raise the price of the stock so they can offer more stocks or sell stock or, raise more money basically. A lot of these biotechs, pretty much 99% of biotech companies are never going to make any money at all. And only way they can keep functioning, the only way they can keep working is if they keep basically putting out news, pumping the stock price, offering more shares, selling the shares, and raising money through equity. Right? It's just constantly the same battle over and over. They just need to keep raising money to stay in business. They're not ever going to make any money, but they need shareholders to buy the stock. They need to dump the stock and all that type of stuff. So at the end of the day, a lot of these companies are totally just never going to make any money. So what do? They just keep pumping the stock price, trying to make more and more money, and they're doing everything they can to stay alive. And they're putting out press release articles. There are people out there who specialize in writing press release articles that will also pump the share price of the stock. They want to put out different articles about partnerships or different deals. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. What happened to you doing futures? I started trading futures. I had problems with the broker. Ended up not being able to get the account set up. And then I moved another one. And then really just been busy with the boat lately. I will say that my boat is going to be done very soon. Like in the next week, maybe 2 weeks, my boat's going to be done. And then I'll be able to kind of get back into really kind of hitting the ground hard here, trading and focusing back on YouTube. I've been kind of slacking lately. I know I've been slacking. I won't lie. I feel bad. I've been slacking. But I'm going to be back here really soon, and I'm going to be hitting it hard. I just been so focused on getting the boat done. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm the type of person that when I do something, I have to do something full speed, and I got to really kind of dive into it and put a lot of work and time and effort into it. So I'm going to get that done, baby. I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to come back here to YouTube, and I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to take the #1 day trading channel back to the #1 spot, and we're going to the moon. We are going to the moon, so get ready. If we're looking at the scanner one more time here, pretty much still same news, same stuff really going on there. MBRV, SOLY, really nothing looking hot right now. Nothing looking hot right now, So I'm just sitting back here. I actually have to go to the DMV. Yes, I have to go to the worst place on the planet. I have to go to the DMV here in a little bit. I got to get my tag renewed. I actually got a ticket the other day. I got pulled over because my tag was expired. I forgot to renew my tag. Yeah, my fault. I know. My fault. Sorry about that. IQ. Oh, I like when people, let's look at it. IQ. Yesterday, a nice little drop on IQ from $18 down there to $15.90. This morning kind of consolidating there, going sideways right now. Not really sure what to look at here. Big drop and then consolidating right now as well. So what's going on in the overall market? The SPY this morning, man, the market it's been a lot of fun lately. Seeing some of these big volatile moves. The other day I saw on the news they were like, "Oh, the world's ending. The market crashed 800 points. The market crashed 800 points. What are we going to do, right?" And then you can see this morning. Look at this morning. This morning now. Wait. This morning, look at that. We got a big old gap. This morning, yesterday, the market gaps from 289 up there to 291. And I think that they always say the old saying that gaps get filled. Well, this would be a really good example if a gap gets filled here. Does this 290 area drop? Do we get back down here and fill this gap at the 289? What do you guys think? Do we fill the gap? Gaps get filled? I've heard that saying a few times in my life. Tiva. This morning, Tiva, it's up 1.3%. You got 200,000 shares traded up there to 687 right now. Do I use leverage? Oh, yeah, baby. Full on. 5 times, 6 times leverage. Give me all the leverage I can get. I've been trading now for pretty much as long as I've been on YouTube, which is about 2 years. So I've been trading stocks for a little over 2 years. By no means am I an expert. Just want to put that out there. I don't make millions of dollars, and I don't own a yacht, and I don't claim to be rich. I'm just another poor guy on YouTube trying to make $1. I think Steven Ducks is like literally, it's like not like a catfish, but I think he's just like he's doing everybody like it's like a what do you call it, like not a scam, but he just puts on this like. I think he talks the way he does because he doesn't want people to understand him. You know, it makes it easier to be like, today I look at this stock and then I do this and I do this. And everyone's like, whoa, yeah, I don't know what he said, but it sounded smart. I think that's what he does. I think that's the plan. It's like a movie type of thing. Today I traded Tiva. I bought the top. I sold the bottom. I made lots of money. Okay, sounds good, Ducks. I like it. You know what I love about day trading is like all these day trading gurus. There's always like every day trading guru has their little thing, right? Like everyone's got their little like accent or like some type of issue, and it's always like so funny, you know, like just to kind of like look at all the different ones. All right, what else we got? Scanner here. IBIO, MB, same stuff. Nothing new. Hey, Germany, what's up? The motherland. I'm a fellow German. Yes, the Wieland. They used to call me Wieland, Mr. Wieland. Yes. Hey, Garrett Overby. Big thanks to you, my friend. Big thanks to you. Andrew Aziz has the what's this thing, the VWAP. Today we're looking at the VWAP. The VWAP is the VWAP is down here. I like the VWAP. The VWAP's 210. Okay, VWAP is good. No, I don't get it. You know, I just don't get how everybody in the day trading YouTube world is so funny. It's like comedy. I want to make a TV show about the day trading guru world. Patrick Whelan versus the day trading guru world together. Maybe we'll all be like a reality TV show. You know how there's like the Real Housewives of Real Housewives of like Orange County. Ours is gonna be the Real Housewives of YouTube day trading. It's gonna be great. You guys get ready. It's a new TV show coming out soon. Watch list wise this morning, Joseph. Really nothing going on. We had IBO made a big move this morning. MBRV, nothing really hot. Nothing volume wise. So I'm just kind of sitting back here and I'm just staying patient. What is your risk to reward? My risk to reward is, what's the opposite of 1 to 3? It's 3 to 1. I like to risk 3 to make 1. Do I have a strategy on how to enter and exit a stock? Mostly I like to buy the dip. I like to buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Your wife said hi? Hey, what's going on? Wifey, what's up? Give me a call, let's go. What's up? Okay. IBIO bouncing off that dollar area now. No, I'm not saying that Steven Ducks is a crook. I'm just saying that Steven Ducks, the way he talks, it makes it seem like he actually knows what he's talking about, because it's like people can't actually understand him. So they're just like, man, he's a genius because he told me that he bought here and he sold here, and I don't understand what he talked about, but it just makes a lot of sense because it was hard to understand. Are you trading a naked chart basically, Pat? No, I got the EMAs. I got the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA. This yellow line is the 9 EMA. The red line here is the 20 EMA. Do I take a large amount of shares and sell for a quick gap up? Yeah, it just really depends on the setup. Blue candles are basically just when the stock price does not move. We open and close at the same price. What's the best time frame from intraday trading? I like to do the 5-minute, kind of look for a trend on the 5-minute chart, and then I like to kind of look for opportunity on the 1-minute chart, kind of where I'm going to be buying at. Yo, what's up? Okay. What's my idea of Guy Gentile? Guy Gentile is just, he's a legend. That's all I can really say about Guy. Guy Gentile, definitely, he's an OG. Original gangster. Original gangster, my friends. Oh. Looking slow this morning. I really do hate when this happens. I go live on YouTube. I mean, it was Tuesday. I thought that we'd have a nice little continuation of the momentum from yesterday. You know, we had a nice continuation. IBIO went from $1 up there at 360. And look at it now, down there to $1.10. So, who do we like this AM? We don't like anybody this AM. There's just nothing on the list here. IBIO was really the only thing that kind of had potential this morning, and it you can see IBIO. Oh, wrong one. IBIO this morning, not really doing anything for us. Up there at 360, and then it's crashing back down. Maybe if you were able to get some shares of short. Keeping an eye on the scanner here, just seeing if anything pops up, but really nothing really popping up right now. Pretty slow morning, so just sitting back here and hanging out. I got the SPY trying to close that gap. I don't know, guys. I think this gap might get filled. We got this gap here, 290 down there to 289 area on that gap there. So, what do you think? You think we're getting filled today? We're getting filled. Ding 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 ding. Hey, I do love the ocean. Bad God. I like it. Hey, you didn't know I was this funny live? You thought I just pre-recorded everything and made myself look funny? No, I'm always funny. I'm a funny guy. I got jokes for days. Thanks for the info about Prime XBT. Like I said in the Prime XBT video, the cryptocurrency exchange that I've been trading on, I by no means believe that the exchange is safe or that it's somewhere I want to invest a lot of money at. But I think it's a tool. If I can go over there and I can put $1,000 into it and I can leverage it to 100 times leverage and I can make a little bit of money having some fun kind of trading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, shorting Bitcoin. It's interesting. There's opportunities there. Am I going to tell you that you should go over there and put 100 times margin and start trading right away on Prime XBT? No. Terrible idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I saw the two guys that are lost off of Cape Canaveral on the boat. One thing about boating, a lot of people don't know, is that there's a good chance that something bad is going to happen. So you got to always be prepared. Like on my boat, when I go boating and fishing and stuff, we have EPIRBs, basically these little GPS things that you click the little button. As soon as you click the button, well, you get notified and you show the Coast Guard what's going on. Got a safety first, baby. Safety first. The 5-minute time frame give too much signals. How to avoid it? I don't think the 5-minute time frame gives too many signals. I'm also looking at the 5-minute. I'm looking at 30-minute. I'm looking at the daily, and I'm looking at the 15-minute. If anyone is interested in that, I'm not only looking at one time frame. If I'm looking at a stock, I think that's one thing to clarify. I've got 4 different time frames pulled up there. I'm looking at 4 different time frames there. So that's just a better way to talk about that. On the scanner so far, again, CETX popping up there with 28,000 shares traded so far. Up there at $2 now, starting to push. To over $2 now, CETX. Got 42,000 shares traded so far. Do I still talk to Kevin Avery? Yes, I do. Say, what's up, Kevin? What's up, my boy, Kevin Avery? In the house. He's not in the house, but he's somewhere. So I've currently been on the computer for the last hour now. I've not seen any opportunities. It's looking really slow for me right now. And I've got to be at the DMV at 10 a.m., so I got to get my license or my license plate renewed. So I don't know. I think I might just go ahead and kind of walk out the door here pretty soon. But I'm going to leave up the scanner for you guys. I'll leave the scanner up there if you guys want to check out the scanner all day. So it's looking slow right now. I think today was a good day to go to the DMV. Good day to go to the DMV and get that figured out today. But right now, looking slow. Looking slow. Have I ever tried to do a video with Warrior Trading? No. Me and Ross Cameron are arch enemies. Can't do videos together. He's my dad. So there's a scanner. We got the gappers. We got the low float movers. The breaking out on volume. New high breakout in the halted scanner down there. This is the Trade Idea scanner. I'm also giving away Trade Ideas Pro for 1 month. 1 month of Trade Ideas. Giving it away for one lucky subscriber. All you got to do is just sign up. There's a link on one of the older videos of I think a video I put on Monday or maybe last Friday. I think it was last Friday or last Thursday. There's a video somewhere talking about how to sign up for that. So check out that video. Also hit that like button here on the live stream if you guys haven't already. Help me help you. Help me help you, my friends. Come on. Let's go. All the way to the moon. CETX is starting to percolate. CETX starting to move up 100,000 shares traded so far. It's up 40%, up there to $2.15 right now. This is a 5-minute chart. You can see starting to do something. Got a 1.4 million share float there. Ricky said he wants to do a video with you. Oh, that would be fun. I highly doubt it, but it would be fun. CETX up there at 218 now. What's my thoughts on Will Karen? Why does every live stream always turn into me talking about other people? Everybody wants to hear me talk about other people. I love it. I like it. Want to keep avoiding questions on Trading Monkey. I didn't really know I was avoiding questions on Trading Monkey. Someone said they want me to go trade with Trading Monkey. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do there. Oh. Thank you, Ricky, for buying a house for me in Miami. I'm excited to live in the Tech Bud house with 20 other dudes. My dream in life is to live in a Tech Bud house with 20 dudes. Very exciting. My favorite indicator would definitely be the EMAs. You know, the 9 EMA. I like that 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, baby. More dudes, more fun for me, baby. We got 5 minutes till the market opens here. CETX pushing up there to 225 now on the daily chart. Let's look at the daily chart. Resistance-wise, what's coming up. Got some resistance there, 238. We've got some resistance coming up there, a little bit above $3. So CETX looking prime for some movers. No shares are short on CETX this morning. At least easy to borrow. So only one way to play this. If you're going to play it, it's to go long. It's to go long. Longly dongy. Have I ever looked into CMEG? I've looked into it. Haven't really done it. But, yeah. What time frame? I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, looking at the 1 minute, the daily, and the 30-minute chart normally with time frames. I've got 4 charts pulled up. Four charts pulled up on there. What is my trading accuracy? I'm 99.9% accurate. 99.9% of the time. How come isn't answering me? What do you want me to answer? Pat, no, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, not in New York City. Come on, man. I go fishing and hang out on the beach. I don't live in New York City. CETX having a little bit of trouble there at the 230 area, like we talked about on the daily chart, already having some of that resistance there, 238 area. So going back over here to the scanner for you guys to see what's kind of moving pre-market. Not much going on right now. I have 99.9% accuracy 50% of the time. That's a good way to put it. I'm right 100% of the time, 50% of the time. Ricky's sister's a little girl. I don't like little girls. I like women. Women, baby. All right. I'll sit here for like 5 minutes, see what's moving here at open, see if we can see anything that's hopping or popping. CETX pulling back down there to the 90 EMA there on the 1 minute chart. Now I got the 5 minute chart. Look how overextended this is. Looking really overextended right now, so I probably would not want to be buying at this point. Lately, I've just been kind of waiting for those nice dips down there to the 5. On the 5 minute chart, looking for some nice dips, but we're just not getting it right now, so. Will Kerriman has a sister? Oh gosh. I hope she has better eyebrows than that kid and not the same nose. Wait, you guys are really talking about Will Kerriman's sister right now? I gotta see a picture. I want to see a picture of it. She has the same nose and the same eyebrows as Will Kerriman. Oh no. Man, there's like people outside my house right now. What are they doing out there? Other day, like, cleaning people. Oh gosh, why do they always show up at the worst times? Got the cleaning people just showed up. I told them don't come before 10 o'clock. I'm busy. I'm doing things. Here we go. Market open. CETX pushing up there. 238, 240 now. Still looking really overextended there on the 5 minute chart. Looking really overextended there. You can see on the scanner what's popping up here. Got SOLY, VVUS, MBRV kind of popping up there. Not really doing much right now. We're looking at CETX closely, though. CETX, what's going to happen here? Like I said, it's really overextended here on the 5 minute chart. I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with this chart right now. We got not a million shares traded just yet. We're looking for a little bit more action, a little bit more, baby. Come on. Need a little bit more, just a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm a blonde. I'm a blonde. Strawberry blonde. That's what I call it. CETX having have a bit of a battle here. Looking at the 1 minute chart so we can see a little bit better on the smaller time frame here. Keeping an eye on the scanner for you guys. Oh, there's the drop. There is the drop, the pop and the drop there on CETX. That's why I was just not very excited about CETX this morning. You can see on the 5 minute chart how overextended this stock was going into open. So was not trying to just jump in there and do anything crazy. There's going to be a bit of delay. Sorry, on the on this stream. I put it to the fastest possible thing, but there's still probably a little bit of a delay. Damn internet. So still everything pretty much that we talked about earlier this morning, doing pretty much what we talked about. Nothing. ENDP just popped up on the scanner this morning. ENDP up there above $3 now. 310 pushing up there. Also overextended right now on the 5-minute chart. ENDP up there at 314 now. Looking at the daily chart here, resistance-wise, where's the next resistance at? We got that resistance there at 330. 330, 340 area. Starting to push there. What else is moving right now? Keeping an eye on the scanner to see if we get anything with a lot of volume popping up there. Right now, ENDP having trouble there as well. Looking overextended on the 5-minute for now. So we'll give that one some time. Just kind of a quick pop and now dropping there at open. IBIO pushing up there towards that previous kind of support area this morning, pre-market. There's the $1.40. And then also we've got Yuma trying to push back up here. Let's see. So maybe that previous resistance yesterday was right around that 350 area. So looking at Yuma possibly trying to do something above that kind of resistance area there from yesterday where it got just kind of slammed down. Maybe getting a little bit of a short squeeze here this morning. But right now, just kind of everything kind of looking weak right now as I keep an eye on the scanner here for you guys. CETX starting to just kind of consolidate here at the $2 area right now. So trying to catch back up with the 5-minute EMAs there. So we'll see if this consolidates there for a little bit. We'll see. BIDU is not on the scanner. You can see BIDU this morning up there at $115 now. They're at the 110 area. So BIDU moving around. I have not made any trades today. Been pretty slow. Been watching the scanner all morning. We have not really seen anything that looked hot. So just been sitting back here and talking shop. DPW getting down there to the $4 now. Got the SPY trying to fill that gap like we talked about a little bit earlier. Is it going to get down here to the 288 area? You got that big gap in the chart right now, so we'll see if that's going to kind of work that way. ENDP back below $3, kind of consolidating right now. So a couple stocks making big moves this morning. A couple stocks looking a little overextended and just not really doing it. And then Yuma up there to that 350 area and getting denied. So we were saying above 350, looking for an opportunity, but that 350 area just giving a little bit of trouble. So that was that previous kind of resistance pre-market this morning, and then also kind of yesterday we had that big drop, and they kind of got stuck below that 350 area. So we'll see. MNK going from 460 now up there to 540. Still low volume on this one, starting to move as well. Getting going here. Up there to 540 now. I've got to get out of here pretty soon because I've got to go to the DMV. I wish I did not have to go to the I wish I had to go anywhere but the DMV. Take me anywhere. I'll go to the dentist. I'll go to get a colonoscopy. I don't know. I'll go anywhere but the DMV. Pretty much I'll go anywhere but the DMV. But I got to go there and I get my license plate renewed because that damn thing is expired. Ugh. It's going to really suck. So I'm going to leave up the scanner for you guys to check out the rest of the day. And like I said, if you guys haven't already, do one big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Do everything you can to help me help you, baby. Let's go all the way to the moon.